Hey, I'm Ryan Black. Been going to ICC for a few years now, and sharing my story today because I'm about to be baptized. So as a kid, never really grew up in church, never really thought too much about religion in general. If you would have asked me, I probably would have told you I was a Christian, but I honestly didn't know too much about it. As I started growing up, got to high school, I started meeting more and more people who were believers, and I was kind of interested, but wasn't really sure if it was something that I could ever do. I wasn't sure if I really could ever believe in something truly like God, because I was always very concrete minded. And so for a long time I just kind of put it out of my mind and just kind of was always curious, but never really took any steps towards it. And as I started getting more and more serious with my now wife Megan, it was clear that it was something that was very important to her. We did some premarital counseling, which was really the first time that I had any exposure to, one-on-one exposure to kind of someone who knew a lot about God. We sat down with her pastor Donna, and it was really interesting and kind of an eye-opening experience, and really kind of got me moving in this direction even more. And then after we got married, and she said, it's really important to me that we go to church. I was like, all right, well, I'll try it out. I was pretty resistant to it for a long time, but started going to ICC with her. And one Sunday, listening to the sermon, back when Jeff was the pastor, about 4 Easters ago actually, it finally just clicked with me that it's time to take this step and to really commit myself honestly to give this a fair shot, to really let God into my life. And so at that point I kind of became more serious about it. And as I've learned more and grown more, I've been seeing more and more of the fruits of the Spirit in my life, kind of like they talk about in Galatians: peace, joy, kindness, self-control. And every time I'd take a leap of faith and take a step closer to God, I'm so happy with the way it changes my life. And one thing that I've learned through this process that held me back for a long time, I always wondered, am I really a good enough person to be a Christian, or can I honestly commit to something like this? And one thing that I've learned is that you don't have to get to where God wants you to be before you commit to God. God meets you where you are and takes you where He wants you to be. And so you have to make the first steps. And so today I'm taking the next step, being baptized, and I'm excited to share my story with everyone here. Thanks.